Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Welcome to some Call of Duty. Okay, this is not going to be your usual Call of Duty content here. And tell me if you guys like this or not, because this is not going to be any specific thing. I want to talk about literally everything about Black Ops 3. I want to talk about well, this game in particular. I want to talk about the weapons, the specialists, the equipment, the kill streaks, the score streaks, just everything about this game and this commentary. And this is not going to be directed. This is not a topical thing. This is going to be me just talking to my friends about how much I freaking love this game. Because I was playing with Beebs the other night, and we realized that we love this game. We really love this game. The gameplay behind you is not from that game session though, because I really wanted to use the best gameplay for this video right here. And this is not the best gameplay per se, but it is the most amount of kills I've ever got in a game. 83 kills, and I'm gonna leave the deaths as a surprise. I don't know how I'm going to edit this video, if I'm going to rant long enough for the entirety of this game. I hope not, because I think it's like a 20-minute game. You guys already know, but maybe I'll edit it all together, get the deaths out of there so you guys can be surprised at the end. But anyway, we realized we love this game, and we were playing it, and it's like, yeah, they've kind of got all of the basics down. Weapon balance, perk balance, specialists, though I still have a problem with, in principle, don't really hinder the gameplay as bad as they did in Modern Warfare 3, that is to say the support kill streaks. The kill streaks are solid, the equipment is solid, nothing is really perfect, of course they could always make improvements to it. However, I'm really happy with this game. The game modes, I've been playing the crap out of Demolition. I freaking love Demolition, man. Demolition is like, one of my favorite game modes that I didn't know I liked all that much. Demolition is so much fun just because you have just a different dynamic. You play the map in a completely different way, and it's so much fun. It's so much fun. Oh, it's so great. It's so great. But this is, like I said, going to be a very casual game or commentary, talking about why I like this game, and just kind of me binging on everything, all my thoughts about this game. You beautiful people are my friends right now, and you just asked me, hey, what do you like about Black Ops 3? What do you think about Black Ops 3? This is, what do you think about Black Ops 3, in January, a couple months after it's been out? What do we think about it? And it's not going to be that structured, but yeah, anyway, so let's get into it. The weapons at launch were kind of bad, but they were like all balanced pretty bad. Not like Advanced Warfare bad, but like in terms of their like time to kill and effectiveness, they were all like bad, which meant that they were all pretty much balanced, which was fantastic. But it meant that they weren't really like rewarding to use. And the recent patches, they've fixed some weapons rate of fire, some weapons damage, range, and most importantly, at least to me, is some weapons recoil. If you go back and you watch somebody use the HVK from like the beta or the first release, the launch weekend, thing kicked, man. That thing kicked, not too much. It was still relatively low compared to like what we've had before, or what we had in terms of like the Man of War and the KN-44, but man, it kicked quite a bit compared to what it does now. Now it's basically like the SC-2010, which is amazing. And the reason that we need lower recoil is because we already do have a slower time to kill in this game because of the weapon damage and ranges itself. But what that does, it makes it a really nice balance between you being able to take on multiple people, as well as, I don't know, get out of situations that you need to get out of, which is fantastic. I love that. I love the weapons. The most kills I have with a weapon is the KN-44, and then followed by the Weevil. The next gold gun guide is going to be on the KN-44. Yes, I am bringing the gold gun guide back. I wanted to get kind of the weapons done because the weapons patch came out. I was going to do it on the Argus and the KN-44, but they patched both of them, so I want to get some more game time in with both of those before I can make a definitive decision and a gold gun guide video. So that's pretty cool there. Overall, really loving the weapons right now. The SMGs fit their role. The Vesper, I feel like, needs a recoil nerf or a rate of fire nerf or something. I don't know. Not a recoil nerf, but I don't like the Vesper. I think the Vesper is the best shotgun, but outside of shotgun range, it's kind of like awful. But you know, we'll get to that when we come to it. But that's my thoughts on the weapons. The shotguns still suck so much. What else? The sniper rifles also suck a lot. LMGs, assault rifles, SMGs, that's really where it's at. That's really where it's good. And so I'm alright with that, you know. It takes a little bit more skill to use a shotgun and a sniper rifle. That's perfectly fine. In the gameplay behind you, either right now or you've already seen it depending on how I edit this, you are going to see me use the Dart as well as the Cerberus. Which leads me to the kill streaks. This Dart is my favorite kill streak. It is my favorite kill streak. I love this thing. This thing is so great. It always gets me like 3 kills, like without fail, 2 or 3 kills, always. Awesome. I think it's so fun to take. It is a Call of Duty Ghost kill streak. That's exactly what it is. It is a kill streak that you use it once and you suck with it. And you're like, this thing sucks, and nobody ever uses it ever again. But the people like me, the people like you beautiful people, use it, learn it, get good with it, and then you're like, you know what? This doesn't suck. This is a good weapon, or this is a good kill streak, and it's such good. And then we get some skill with it, and then we can completely control the map with it and the game with it, which is so much fun, and it's so great. And it's awesome. The Cerberus, the Hardened Sentry, the Guardian, the GI unit, I think is all great. I think is all okay. I don't really have a problem with them. The Wraps I need to use a little bit more. I do feel like the Wraith is a little bit, I don't know, Treyarch does this thing where you'll call in a kill streak and it's either going to be completely insanely overpowered or it's gonna suck. And right now, that is exactly what the Wraith is. That is exactly what the Wraith is, because the Wraith, if it gets, you know, if people are shooting stuff down, it is absolute garbage. If nobody's shooting stuff down, it's a boss, and it is completely overpowered. And that's not necessarily right. We want a good balance of stuff, and that's, I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it could be better. But as of right now, I don't know how it could be better. The UAV spam at the beginning of Black Ops 3 was so bad that everybody just has launchers now, and we've gotten used to our classes that have launchers on it right now, and that's kind of what the norm is. You know, I have a launcher on my back all the time, and so. You know, you are not going to be seeing me like not have a launcher and not take down a Wraith because of, you know, whatever reason. So I don't know, that's just a little thing right there. The score streaks themselves, the ability to get them, I feel is balanced very well, except for maybe Safeguard. I don't know, Safeguard is weird. It's just you get 50 points per kill, and like unlike kill confirmed, you can't really get like 100 or 50 points too frequently for playing the objective, because playing the objective in Safeguard is really relative, you know. Like you could you could escort the robot, but once it gets down to the enemy base, like, you know, like you can't really get more score, and I don't know how else to explain it but that. But you know, domination, demolition, kill confirmed, team deathmatch, even team deathmatch, I feel that kill streaks are very well put in their place. I never feel like somebody's like earned a kill streak that they shouldn't have, like I did with Advanced Warfare. With Advanced Warfare, it was broken. You know, Domination. Go play Domination in Advanced Warfare. It's a joke. It's a literal joke. It's a punchline to its own joke because it's so awful. This is not like that. This is so incredibly perfectly balanced. I love it. It's so fantastic. I think what you could do, even with Safeguard, you could even try to make the radius around the robot a little bit bigger, so you get more offensive kills with a bigger radius around the robot, which is fantastic. So that's that. That's my thoughts on kill streaks. What else? The equipment. I'm using C4 in this game. I've taken C4 through because this is the silent gem of this game. The C4 is more overpowered than it ever has been before. But don't you dare tell anybody. Don't you dare tell anybody. I only have 450 subscribers. Nobody's going to know how overpowered the C4 is. You know, White Boy's probably made a video on it already. But this thing is so great. It's like an IED that literally tells you when you're going to get a kill. You throw it, and it puts down, and as soon as you see C4 armed, you double tap X, and you get a free kill. There's a guy around the corner. The whole air bursting thing, I never understood. You know, sure, sometimes I don't get my C4 off because it was in the air. The amount of times that's happened to me is negligible. You know, I can throw this around the corner after being shot, have it land on the ground after the, like a quarter of a second it takes to actually hit the ground, and explode it and get the kill like a regular old C4 like I could before, except now it tells me when I'm gonna get a kill. Awesome. Now I oftentimes don't get the kill when I have the C4 alarm set, and that's because, you know, people are running by and all that sort of stuff. The radius, I think, is a little bit decreased. I'm not entirely sure. I need to watch Exclusives Ace video on it again, but C4 is great. The one thing I am honestly genuinely surprised that not a lot of people are like more upset about is the freaking trip mine, man. I can't tell you how many times I've been killed by the trip mine. You know, that thing is like worse than an IED. Like an IED, you could duck down, you can hear it like da 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 da. With the trip mine, you just kind of freaking explode, and that's about it. You know, there's nothing more to it. You just explode and you're dead. Now, Flak Jacket does really adequately protect against it, and I never really run Flak Jacket, but, you know, that's that. But the Thermite is one of my favorite grenades as well, because shotgunning, you know, you're trying to shotgun, and you can't really close the long lines of sight, so what you gotta do is you gotta throw the Thermite in the long line of sight to close the doorway, to close the pathway, to close the hallway, whatever it is. That's really cool. That's really great. And yeah, I really like that, and I think that's fantastic. The concussions, still too much. You know, I still feel like it's a free kill if you get stunned. But flashes, I feel like flashes, I don't even know if we're in the game. The smoke is great. The trophy system's fantastic. The Black Hat should be like it was in Black Ops 2. That's one of the complaints I have. It's kind of worthless. I did take the Black Hat through like an idiot. But that's neither here nor there. I'll discuss that in another video, perhaps. I don't know, maybe not. What else was I gonna get at? The Specialist. Yeah, the Specialists. Difficult, man. Difficult, because in principle, I have a problem with them. In principle, they're support kill streaks that are lethal. But they don't affect the game as much as I thought they would. You know, I don't know how to explain it, but the fact that you only get them once per life, and you can kill somebody after having them, and take that away from them, and some people don't use them at all, I think it makes it kind of nice. Oh my, I had to yawn there. I've been talking so much. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. I'm using the Hive in this one. I think I said that. Did I mention that? This commentary in this video, using the Hive. Freaking love the Hive. It's the most underrated specialist weapon in the game. The Hive has gotten me more kills, or a better kill to use ratio than the Annihilator, than the Scythe, than I think even the Purifier. The only time where I didn't get like 2 or 3 kills for sure with the Hive is when I was trying to go for the double kill challenges, because you know you kind of have to spam it in a quick success. You kind of have to use it like a regular, like a noob tube that delays a little bit, which you know leads to death a lot. But yeah, besides that, I love the specialists, and they're like fun to use, and it's all great, and it's awesome, and this game is great, and it's awesome. These perks, you can run with just Amplify and be okay. Literally, that's all you need is Amplify. And that's all I need is Amplify, I should say that. You can run with Dead Silence and be okay. I do feel like Dead Silence should counter Amplify, and I feel like it does to some extent, but it could be done a little bit more, perhaps. I'm not entirely sure. Well, it's neither here nor there. And so really with this game, any other complaint you have is gonna be kind of minor. There are 2 major complaints that I have with this game, and that is the skill-based team balancing, which I want to do a separate video on, as well as the maps, which I've already done a video on. I feel like the maps are too plain and small. I feel like we have a spawn area, a very beautifully laid out middle area, but then another spawn area. So the amount of area we have in the middle to run around and flank and to really play intelligently is kind of limited, and I don't particularly like that. So that's my complaint with the maps. With the skill-based team balancing, I'm always on, like it's always me on like the worst team, like literally the worst team possible, or it's me on like the average team and we completely pwned the other team, which is the worst team possible. And I don't know if that's just us playing Call of Duty too much, because it's never really been an issue before, but you know, it's just one of those things where I feel like it's a little bit more apparent in this game than it has been in other games. And other than that, what other, you know, the UAV and the Ghost and the Silencer I don't particularly enjoy. The attachments and the weapons, and the way you prestige and the ranking up and the challenges, man, just by my voice you can tell I freaking love that. I love the fact that I can rank up every single weapon, and in zombies too, rank up every single weapon, get all the camos. Like, I'm gonna be playing this game for a long time. Like I might come back to this game. Like, I'm excited. I'm excited to play this game because of the challenges, because of the camos, because of all the things that I can do. It's great. And another thing we could criticize about this game is, well, not really criticize even. The thing that I miss, I'll say, is things from other games. The Modern Warfare 3 Specialist and the Support Strike package, I honestly feel has a place in this game, in Call of Duty. I feel like Call of Duty Ghost took another step forward with the Support Squad Mate, with the Ammo Crate, with the SATCOM, I guess, with supporting your teammates without necessarily being overpowered. You know, the Night Owl, man, the freaking Night Owl is awesome. I love the Night Owl. The Moz rocket launcher, being the only rocket launcher to take down kill streaks, is genius. I love that about Call of Duty Ghost. And you know what else I loved about Call of Duty Ghost? I love the fact that the care package was not a kill streak, but it was something in the map. It was field orders. You know, it was something within the game that you could do. Look, I know the prone challenges and the crouch challenges sort of, you know, kind of encouraged the camping, sort of, but the other challenges, you know, like the flanking that get, you know, 2 kills with a secondary weapon, the 3 kills with an enemy weapon, that encouraged intelligent play, intelligent game, and getting better at the game within the game. And that's awesome. That's so awesome. And the fact that you could play as Michael freaking Myers and the Predator and all of that stuff, and the music that played during those maps, and just the map specific kill streaks, I loved about Call of Duty Ghost. And I hope they return in Ghost 2, Modern Warfare 4, whatever it is. I hope they return. I really, really hope they return, because that is so freaking awesome. That's one of my favorite things about Call of Duty Ghosts. Playing as the Death Mariachis, freaking Departed with the Dia de los Muertos theme. Oh, I love that. That's so fantastic. It's so great. And I wish that we're in Black Ops 3. And that being a complaint is a really good achievement for Treyarch, because that means that I think this game is fantastic. And I want more of it to be fantastic. You know, I really, really love it. And supply drops, personally, I'm kind of sad that I'm never ever going to get everything. I'm coming to terms with it, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there, you know. So that's my thoughts. And apparently I rambled for so freaking long on this video about how much I love Black Ops 3. But man, I love Black Ops 3, and I feel like as a Monday, we can sit back, we can relax, and we can play this game and just have fun with it. And really just have fun. And that's awesome to do. And I think we need to do that every once in a while. So I'm really happy. 83 and 12 here. Done. Awesome. Wrecked. Very, very fun game. Very, very good game. I love it. And I hope you beautiful people too. Thank you guys so much for your support with all of this Call of Duty stuff. I hope you guys like the casual commentary. Kind of sit back on the couch, relax, talk about Call of Duty commentary. I love doing that every once in a while, and I definitely needed to do that with you beautiful people, because I want to share with you guys I adore this game. I adore this game. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you did, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I will catch up with you guys later. And as always, have a great day.